Hi everyone. So how do we trust our intuition? Let's just go for it. How do we trust our intuition? Intuition, I've said in another video, I put the link below, is a way of describing it that I really liked, that I once heard, which is a pull towards something that may not make sense in your mind. It's like a feeling, a pull towards something that you may not be able to make sense of, right? So let's just put intuition in that way. So how do we trust our intuition? I've got my guides here as always, and they're going to help me with this channeling. So in my own experience, I have felt many times a very strong pull towards things, and what I realized later was that was just my intuition talking. It felt like a complete knowing that I meant to do something, but it never really made any sense and I couldn't figure out why. But anyway, that was the pull, and I was one of the lucky ones a bit later on, and sometimes early on, but certainly later on, where in my life where when I felt the pull, I really went for it many times. And in that, I always learned something. I got to where I needed to learn, where I needed to go, and it really helped me in my life. So I've been quite lucky in that, in terms of I've trusted my intuition more and more. In this awakening journey, it's happened more and more, but it's been, I guess the word is empowering, very important. It builds up a lot of what maybe you might be missing within you to be able to follow through in your life to get to where you need to get to in your highest timeline. So it's so key. Intuition is like, I kind of want to say everything in terms of moving forward, making choices, the right choices for your heart and your soul. Trusting your intuition is key. So how do we trust our intuition? How do we follow it? So I kind of want to just start with trust, first of all. It's like you just have to trust, right? You have to trust it. So what I'm being shown, it's like, first of all, intuition, we talked about, is a feeling. So if you feel it, and you feel it right within you, within your body, and again, you can't make any sense of it. It may not even make any sense. You try and make sense of it, but you can't really get to the answer. It's a feeling. That is your intuition talking. And our intuition, it's basically, hand in hand with our higher self. That's how it works. Intuition works perfectly with your higher self, with your highest timeline, right? With your heart and your soul. Your intuition comes from your heart. It's a knowing of what is happening in your life, what you need to listen to, what you might need to take away from your life, what you need to move forward towards in your life. So it's really important again. So it's a feeling. If you feel it within your body, that's number one in terms of following your intuition. Number one, be open to the feeling that's coming within you about how you feel about something. That is your intuition talking, even though it doesn't make any sense. Number two, I want to say is, I've been shown this before. It's like, imagine yourself about to fall off a cliff. Okay, so it looks like a cliff. It looks scary, right? It's like, you're going to do it, and imagine yourself in this blindfold as you're falling off. You have to basically follow your intuition. Means you have to trust it, you have to believe it, you have to have complete faith within you to be able to put that blindfold on and just fall off the cliff and just go for it, and then wish yourself luck that you're going to land where you need to land, right? So following your intuition means you just have to completely trust it, like where there is no mind involved in that. And that's exactly the issue. Anyone who really struggles with following your intuition, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be because you're letting the mind come in as a block. And if you're letting the mind come in, you are going to really resist your intuition, whatever it's telling you, right? And in that, what's happening is that you're just not able to trust it. And then you might find that more and more rubbish comes to your life. So you're going to find more pressures, more things coming in that you don't want to know, because what's happening in your intuition is trying to tell you, this is how you move forward. This is the next part of your life. You must do this. This is the lesson you got to learn. You got to move forward to be in your highest timeline. It's all a really positive thing, right? So in order to follow your intuition, it's like you literally have to put those blindfolds on, close your eyes, and just go for it. And just be prepared to go right in the unknown, not knowing what's going to come up, and say, okay, I guess let's just do it, right? So it takes bravery, it takes courage, yes, and complete trust. What I've learned is, and like I said, in the work that I do with clients, I see it all the time. Whenever I see a client, feeling something, and I can just tell intuitively what's going on, and they feel it and they talk about it. Maybe there's an excitement, or there's they're not sure about something, and then the mind comes in. Story comes in, right? Like, for example, if I did that, then this might mean that, and oh my gosh, that's I don't want to think about this, I don't want to go there, right? That's the mind coming in. So there's the story being created in our mind, because like I've said before, the mind is wandering and it's just going to keep on seeking, but it's never going to get to the answer. But when that happens, I've seen it so many times in my clients, they keep on putting the blocks in place in their life, and then what happens is the next time I see them, is the similar thing, because what's happening is that instead of being connected to their heart and following that with actually what they're feeling, or really going with what they're feeling with complete trust, and then following their intuition because of that, they keep on creating the same story and they keep on repeating the same cycle. So they're going to get more and more stuck. It's the stuckness that keeps on coming in, because they're not allowing themselves to be free enough to be within their hearts, within their feelings. Because we've been so, again, conditioned to not be with our feelings, not to trust our feelings, right? Because everything has been outside of us. And here you go, I've got the answer. It's right here outside of you, rather than what is inside of you. And that's the key. It's the speaking that's going on within you that we're not listening to. So if you struggle with following your intuition, I really would love to say something different, but actually the key is just to trust how you are feeling. If you're feeling it, you have to just go in with closed eyes and jump in and wish yourself luck. But more likely than not, what happens is that you usually get what you need for yourself, and usually many times it's actually quite positive for you, but it's kind of doing that in order to move forward for your life. So trust it. Close your eyes, go for it, be prepared with courage and bravery to be in the unknown. And in that, you will be following your intuition more.